Good morning, everybody. Felicia here. Take 2 on a full face tutorial. I did a video yesterday and after 20 minutes it froze up and didn't save. So let's try again. Good morning. I'm going to start with our primer. This is a hydrating primer. This is great for people with dry skin. We also have a primer that is good for normal and oily skin. But I have dry skin, so this is what I use. So you just cover that. It protects your face and your pores. If you don't use it, you'll find your makeup soaks into your pores. This gives that protection, so it doesn't do that. So you use less makeup and it lasts longer, and it protects your skin. So for foundation, we have a choice of this, which is almost out. This is our liquid foundation. We also have a spray foundation, which is amazing. Today I'm going to use the stick foundation, and I want to show you that even though it goes and it looks like it's empty, you still have a lot of product left. So you don't want to waste that because it goes about an inch down. So you can just, normally you would just dab it on your face. So I'm going to just take this plastic and I'm going to just dab it around. And since they're smaller dabs, I'll do it around more. This foundation is good if you have dry skin as well. Because of the finish it gives you, I don't recommend it for oily skin. I would recommend the liquid foundation for oily skin. And if you have dry skin, I don't recommend the liquid foundation unless you've just recently exfoliated your face. Then it won't appear as bad. But if you haven't exfoliated your face, you'll see the flakes. The liquid foundation will show the flakes from your dry skin. Okay, now I'm going to use my kabuki brush and I'm just going to do a circular motion. Actually, I want a little more. Sorry. Okay. A circular motion. Just like if you're waxing a car, you get the best if you do a circular motion. It's even and it blends better. So I am probably not going to wear any eyeshadow today, but normally you would do your eye makeup first. It's easier to manage if you do it first, but it doesn't really matter. There's no real rules to makeup. It's art, and you can do it whatever you like. Okay, so now I'm going to just do a basic contour. And for me, I use our press powder, and it's just a little shade darker. And then I'll use our contouring brush that has 2 different ends. And depending on the shape of your face is how you contour. So I suck my cheekbones in, and I go halfway. And then I will do the side of my nose to give it a slender look. Also, you're creating shadows, so the shadows will make it look thinner, is what the contouring does. So I have a big forehead, so I contour my forehead. Contour the side. Also, if you don't have that indentation from your neck to your face, if you do a little line, it will make that shadow and you'll have a better definition. If you have a double chin, do one right there. Okay. Then you take your kabuki brush again, and this time you're just going to dab it because you're just blending it in. So I'm not rubbing back and forth, I'm just dabbing. Okay, next I'm going to use our concealer. Again, I want to show you that even though your product seems like it's empty, cut that, and there is so much more product inside. You don't want to waste the makeup. So I just take a little bit out with the same brush. And then you can either use a brush to put it on or your finger. And you want to do an upside down triangle under your eyes. Not a circle, but a triangle. And I've used organza of the foundation. I also use organza of the concealer. So it is a little lighter. If you want to go even lighter, do a shade, one shade down. I also take it and I do a line down my nose. And I'll do my forehead just right here. Another upside down triangle. I don't want to go up farther because I just contoured this to give it a shadow so my forehead doesn't appear as big. So that's why I'm only going halfway. And you just want, so depending on what part of your face you want to glow is where you stop. You can also do right here and your chin if you choose to. It all depends on what shape of face you're going for the day. And then the same thing. I'm going to blend it the same way. Okay, next I'm going to use a lip stain, so I want to exfoliate my lips first with a lip exfoliator. It is a sugar base, and you can just twist it up just in a little bit. Just rub it around your lips and just wipe it off. And this will get all the excess skin off your lips. If you have chapped lips, I would not wear lip stain that day. I would go with the lip bonbon because the lip stain is going to stick to every little piece of your skin, and so you'll be able to tell if it's chapped, and it won't be pretty. Let me just make sure. Also, I find if you exfoliate your lips first before lip stain, the lip stain will last longer. So you can use a lip stain and you can use the brush on it. This is a Starstruck. And we also have, if I can find it, my lip brush, which will give you a more professional look and give you more control over applying the color. So I'll add it with this, and I'll finish it with the other brush. You will want to rub your lips together, but until this dries, don't do that, because then you'll find that your bottom lip will be darker. And I'm doing one lip at a time because it dries fast. And the good thing about this is you can put as much product or a little product. So you could just do a lighter version, or you can do a bold. You can just build it up. Then I'll take the brush and I'll even it out, which is easier with this brush, the lip brush, than it is to even it out. You could use that. You could wipe off all the product on the lip stain brush and use it if you don't have a lip brush. You'll want to make sure you clean right here because you want to be able to see that arch on your lips. And there you go. Easy, easy peasy. So we have a blush. They come in a little round container. This is a limited edition, so we don't have this color anymore. But just to show you that they are highly pigmented, I'll just dab it, and you can see that. So I won't even need that much. I'm going to blow it up. And I'm just going to put, and then I'll dab it just once so you can see. And it's still too much. So you want to blow it off. This is going to last you a very long time because you won't need to use a lot at a time. So just a little. Alright, next I have this. I'm just going to brush out my eyebrows. And then I'm going to use our Addiction palette for the eyebrows. And it has the darker, the lighter, the highlight. This is to go around the edges, and then you have the wax to seal it in. So, let me get my brush. There we go. And I use this brush, which has a straight, skinny, and then an angled. And I use the angle. So first you'll take the dark and you'll highlight from the bottom all the way down. Then when you do the top, you start from the middle and then go down. I fill it in with the lighter, and I just do brush strokes. And then I brush down. So depending on the shape of your eyebrows and what color you want your eyebrows, you can fill it in with the dark. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to highlight it underneath with the dark. It's a lot easier if you're looking into a mirror. I'm looking in the phone to help show you guys. So don't be discouraged. It's also something that if you do more often, it gets easier. Now I have the lighter, and I'm just going to brush it in. And see, if you mess up, easy to fix. And see how that isn't even, I'm going to fill that in with a little dark. And if that's, you'll take the pink and you'll go around the edges, and that cleans it up and gives you a cleaner look. And you see how it erases it if you get it on it. So if you have any mistakes, the pink is what you'll use to correct those mistakes. And then you can just take this and blend it in. All right. So that shows you guys a little bit, and then you can take the pin and go all the way around. I also like to use concealer. That works great for it too. And you already know that's a good match for your skin. So it's less blending. You can take the highlighter that you saw in there and you put it right there on your brow bone, and you just need a little bit. See that? Just need a little. It's a little too much, so just a little dab. But if you put too much, it blends right in and you'll be okay. We also have a luminizer, which is a highlighter. We have different kinds. You'll want to do a shade lighter. This is a shade darker. It still works. So you just take a little on your finger, and that'll be enough for both sides. It's just going to put it right there on your cheekbone. It's just going to give you a little sparkle. Okay, there's that. So now let's curl our lashes. If you don't have a curler, you can also use a blow dryer and just turn it on and blow up after you put your mascara on. This is our lash primer, which will firm up your lashes before you apply your mascara. It'll also build them up and make them longer. So if you don't like long, bold lashes, I don't recommend this. Just use the mascara. That will be enough for you. But if you like longer, bolder lashes, I definitely recommend this. See how the brush is arched? Easier to apply. And if you see, it'll build it up. All right. All right. Today I'm going to use our 4D mascara. We have Epic in brown, black, and black waterproof as well. This one is with the fibers, so when you put it on, you'll twist it as you're moving up. So you go up. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. You don't need to dip. It's just a habit. You have enough product to do your whole eye in just one. If you find it getting clumpy, it's probably time for a new tube of mascara. Or you might just have too much product on it. Again, I'm twisting it while I put it on. See the difference already? And it's easier if you're looking in the mirror and you know exactly what you're doing. I can't really see, but there. And you can build it up. This will be my second layer. And there you go. See the difference? All right, now for this eye. All right, there you go. If you want longer lashes, you can just keep applying. If they get clumpy, you can clean off the end of the wand and you can use that. If you don't have a brush, or just let it dry a bit and you can use this. So there you are. That's just using Younique products. You guys have a fabulous day. If you need any links, message me, email me. I'll put some links below so you can contact me. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.